Let's go for a track preview. I'm whispering because this song is beautiful. We're inside Michael Van Schellenbeck's E36 Turbo Monster right now. Look at that awesome pagoda on the right. Going around the track. In front of us is Jeff Kurtz S2000. It's had a turbo added to it. Alright, here they come up to the straight on the track. Watch Michael enter against a low big entry. Nice transition, he was all over the wheel there. Here they head all the way out to the yellow barrier on the right. Come around one more transition for this super short track. Chase them down right there, and they're done. Oh, look at that beautiful Chinese pagoda. Alright, because this is a battle, Michael gives them a thumbs up. They come through the base cone. Alright, Michael unleashes his motor. Shifts to third gear, big entry there, grabs the brake. Nice transition here. Much more comfortable transition. He wasn't all over the steering all the way out to that yellow barrier. Slams the car in a second. Oh man, look at all this beautiful lighting. And around we go, and that was gorgeous.
Welcome to round one of Lone Star Drift Video. I'm so excited to bring you all the new cars, drivers, refreshed cars, all the girls spraying everyone with champagne, all the awesome stuff we have for the season. I'm Aaron, I'm the host of the series, and I edit these silly videos, and I just want to say thank you for watching. We're going to do the normal glory shots of all the cars with a bunch of, oh look, champagne, yay! With all of the cheater glossary for this video goes music video, explanation, music video, and then most of the ProAm comp best runs, and then adventure stuff. Have fun!
Shooting video.
69.
A hot lap? Like,
Did you fuck up? No.
I actually had a mechanical this time. I didn't hang myself, and I didn't like lose. I don't know. I just sucked. The car sucked.
That's why you don't paint it a dumbass color. So
Did you actually take pictures today?
I did. I have
I took 37 pictures.
829 photos to look through.
Wow.
Some next level shit.
That's more than you took all last year.
That's a lie. You can thank Aaron Posey for giving me money to actually post pictures this round.
Oh.
Yeah. Thank you, Aaron.
Let's go on a pit walk together and look at some of the cars that were at round 1. Here we have Zachary Ferris's 350Z. It has a supercharged LS1 in it. They had a failure of the rear main seal on day 1, but they got the transmission out and the oil pan off and everything, fixed it, and got back on track. This is Kevin's E46 LS1 BMW. Pretty neat. This is our nitrous S2000 from last year. It now has a turbo and is even cooler. Here we have one of the Mustangs at the event. This thing has crazy front poke, but other than that, the body is really cool looking. We have a bunch of Mustangs now. They're starting to work really well. Oh my God. This is a 350Z driven by a couple, which is pretty rad. It runs all the time and the motor never breaks, and there's not much to say about it except it gets driven by 2 people, tag team style, and never fails. Also, it looks like a Galaxy. This is Rob's S13. This thing looks absolutely amazing. That's the only reason I'm posting it right now. Here is JR's car. It has a new body kit, new paint, and oh my God, we didn't really show it, B and hatch. This is Brad Burnett's AE86 Corolla. It has a Beams motor and 11 front end. Oh my God, here is Thomas Tyrone's 350Z. It has nitrous. It's been running for many years, and he is flossing that paint. He has painted that thing himself in his garage, and he's painted a bunch of other people's cars, including the winner of this event, Jason Stacy. It has lots of flake, and you can see it shimmer in that sunlight. What else do we have? Oh my God, I got a flat tire. A tornado hit this place and blew roofs off of everything, and I had to have Rudy patch it. Look at him patch. Ream it, Rudy. Ream it. Yeah.
Hey, we're driving the Mustang. The Mustang is awesome on Kenda's. I was driving on another kind of tire for a little while for the last couple of times I drove the car, and it was meh. And then we put this isn't a plug for Kenda's. I don't know why I'm saying this. Anyways, what I was trying to say is the car's amazing now. Do you agree, Dion?
Yep.
Compared to what it was, the car has more grip. I mean, like, it was good, and we were tandem with everybody, but now we're like legit running down the fastest cars here, and literally a stock 2011 Mustang with coilovers and knuckles. We still have all the audio, all the air conditioning, everything is still in this car. Stock steering wheel, it's really good. You agree?
Yep.
It's way better than you would think. I like this car. I like this car a lot.
I get a lot of questions about the Mustang, so I just figured I'd include a little bit of this in here. Right here, this is me driving the Mustang in the lead, heading out towards the wall, showing you that we can complete a track basically in the thing. And behind me is Paul McCoy. He's one of my tandem buddies. So basically, we just are taking a bunch of nice, easy laps, having fun. There's Jason behind me. On this transition here, you have to be really careful with the steering because it has electric power steering. That's about the biggest minus about this car is the electric power steering is awful. However, the engine is fantastic and the chassis is pretty good. So the transitions, you have to be kind of careful, and you have to be careful on the throttle, and you have to lead the steering wheel at all times, even with the knuckle setup on this car. You can convert them to hydraulic steering, like a normal power steering pump and everything instead of the electric power steering pump. But I'm getting used to it and everything. And here in this clip, you can see Fielding's one of our faster cars here, and I can basically run down Fielding if I'm trying. He's not the fastest car there right now in this clip because he's just, doing a nice, easy lap. But you can see this is basically a full weight 3,500 pound 2011 Mustang that we're in.
don't stop me. Don't stop me, don't stop me. Don't stop me, don't stop me. Good time, good time. Don't stop me, don't stop me.
Look, when I'm editing video, I can make people do anything I want. Here's Brad running to his car for absolutely no reason to turn on his corner lights, which has nothing to do with the video whatsoever. But what does have something to do with the video is I just wanted to state something real quickly. This is all Phantom 4 footage shot by Ian Bang, and oh my god, drifting looks so insane now. We have the most insane aerial footage. I can't even, I wish we had this at TMS, but we're not allowed to shoot with the drones there. But the quality of how still this thing sits and then can track towards people is absolutely insane. It can track on a straight line. Footage looks amazing. The cars look amazing. I can't say enough about how cool this drone is, especially with a great pilot by Ian. Absolutely amazing. Really cool stuff. I could watch this a lot. In fact, I had to while editing this footage. Alright, here's a new segment that we're going to try and do in our round videos. I don't know if we can always do it. However, we can do it for this one. This is most of the Pro-Am competition in its pretty raw, uncut format. As you watch this, you will notice that sometimes you'll see the same cars again after a couple other people go. That's because they had to call 5 minutes or do a one more time or something, so we ran some other cars in between them. All these laps are in chronological order, just how they came out of the camera to make it easier on myself and for more continuity, I guess you could say. Please enjoy. Also, if there's any commentary in the background from the cameramen and stuff, don't worry about that.
So much easier to carry around.
I just realized some of our viewers might not have any idea what's going on either. So let me fill you in real quickly. Right here, where the cars are coming up, gaining speed, they need to go out to the outside wall right there, that yellow barrier, get as close as possible, transition beautifully right here, get as close to each other as possible in the transition, make it all the way out to the yellow barrier there. Then they have one more transition with no clipping point there, and they are done. Again, here we go, nice entry. He was a couple feet off the wall. Really nice transition by both cars. He is really perfectly on the wall there. Both really close to each other. Fantastic run. That was a great run by both drivers. Both were doing exactly what they need to do. Mesker's about 3 feet off that wall. It can be a little bit closer. We have a big stutter by Mario Gomez there in the V8 car. Mesker is right on that wall. So now we are going to have Mesker advance, I believe, because Mario had that stutter on his transition, and that transition is very important. All right, let's see here. Great run by both guys so far. Mesker could be a little tiny bit closer. We know he can do it, but that was still fantastic. I can't blame him for anything there. Both of those drivers are fantastic. All right, here's Jonathan Torres and Michael Van Schellenbeck. Michael's giving him a bunch of space. Jonathan Torres goes really wide here and has to go to almost no angle. So Michael's giving him space, letting him get back on track. Okay, pretty big advantage to the BMW there. Now Michael has a great entry there. Great transition. Jonathan Torres over transition, spins out. That's a win for Michael Van Schellenbeck in that. Michael's wasting his tires. That's okay, he has to finish anyways. All right, this is JR versus Zachary. JR has a better initiation over on the wall. but then goes to way too much angle, and Zach has to not hit him. Basically, that is a 0 for the lead driver, even though he has that crazy BN hatch on there, which we've never really seen in comp here. Kind of fun little weird part.
I mean, it is time for me to go.
All right, Zach in the Supercharge LS 350Z, which is way overkill, has a great initiation, great transition. Looks like he's getting all the way out to the wall. Fantastic lap by Zach. JR's a little bit phased there by all the smoke, doesn't know where he's going. Oh man, I wish I could have Aussie guy do this. I need an Aussie accent. All right, here is Fielding Shredder in his Shredder Mobile. Great lead lap. He's way off the wall. His line is about 15 feet in the wrong area, with Colin Bernard following him. I don't know what happened there. Now we have Thomas Tyrone spinning. He had a messed up steering rack, he told me, to get his offset, because he has offset rack spacers, I believe. Something got bent. He spins out. He zeros that Turbo V8 Mustang, does a smoky crowd barrel thing away from, I don't know what to say. All right. Let's see what happens here. Now Tommy is being very gentle in his 350Z from behind, but too little too late. He's going to be knocked out because he had a 0 the first lap. You can see he's having a hard time controlling that thing because the steering is messed up. All right, this is Harrison Johnson versus David Mesker. Great lap by both guys so far. Man, Harrison's on point, but David Mesker is on his door. That was an absolutely fantastic follow lap by Mesker. All right, let's see what they do now. Mesker's in a 3.4 liter JZ that makes a crap ton of horsepower, and Harrison is in a Volvo that does not make a crap ton of horsepower, but he does have a V8. Oh man, Mesker is on that wall, looks amazing. There's a much bigger gap with Harrison Johnson following. Oh, looks like they're going one more time. David Mesker at this point had a very slipping clutch, so we can't see everything that's going on in both these laps because of the camera angle, but you just know that Mesker was having a lot of trouble with clutch slippage in this. Another beautiful series of laps. All right, here we have Julian versus Jason Stacy. Nice transition by Jason there. Nice lap by both of them. Julian's way off the wall, probably about 15 feet, 10 feet, something like that off of where he's supposed to be, so big deduction on line. Jason does a nice job following though. Here is Jason Stacy in the purple car leading. Ooh, nice entry by both of them. Julian gets a little bit close right there. You can see him hit Jason, and Jason bobbles a little bit. Not bad though. Big advantage to Jason Stacy there. All right, now we have Jeff Kurtz and Michael Van Schellenbeck. Jeff enters in his little turbo S2000. Nice transition by both of them. Michael Van Schellenbeck is really aggressive here. Couple car lengths. Michael cuts his line a little bit. Good lap by both of them though. Great entry by Michael Van Schellenbeck. Great transition by both of them. Really nice follow lap by Jeff Kurtz. That's fantastic there. That looks like a pretty even lap back to back to me.
I think Michael's in the wrong gear, that's... Yeah.
All right, here comes Rudy versus Brian McKay. Rudy's a little sketchy on entry. He is way offline, like 20 feet offline. That's a huge deduction. Brian has an okay follow lap. Now Brian has to adjust in real time when following when someone else is that far offline, so it's a little bit difficult. Now Brian looks like he's a little bit better online, heading out towards the wall. He's much better online. He's only about 4 feet off where he needs to be, so much better placement for the lead car online. Line's a big deal on this track. Here come some of my favorite cars. S2000 enters nicely. Michael Van Schellenbeck has a tiny hiccup there. Then he's catching up really well. The S2000 looks like he did something wrong with the steering. Maybe a belt came off or something, some type of mechanical problem. He hits the wall, goes off track, and Michael Van Schellenbeck does what he does, which is make smoke. Uh-oh. Now it looks like the S2000 is broken. We have no idea what broke, but Michael is out there going for a glory lap. Looks fantastic. Hits the wall. Come on, man. That's okay. E36s are cheap. Not his, but like the general concept. Here comes Jason Stacy versus Paul McCoy. Good lap by both. Jason is way better on line. Paul McCoy looks like he's close and everything, but he has actually screwed up his line by about 15 feet. Pretty big deduction there because he was too shallow. All right, Jason has a really lazy transition there. Looks like Paul McCoy has better line this time than he did the first time. We'll have to see what the judges think about that. I'm not a judge, by the way. Maybe I judge them all, though. Oh, here we go. Harrison Johnson versus the Turbo Mustang. The Turbo Mustang has tons of body roll. He needs to invest in some sway bars and a front bumper. Nice lap by both of these guys. Harrison has to just put up with his smoke. Here we go, Jason and Paul McCoy again. Paul is way offline. He's 20 feet offline, way too shallow there. Jason Stacy gets way closer to the outside wall. Big deduction for Paul. Here they go again. Let's see what happens. A little bit of a lazy transition from Jason. Paul's better on line this time. I think it looks like Paul is just trying to chase by being shallow on his line, and that's his attack method. He needs to get a bit further back out, though. Ooh, here's Fielding Shredder versus Michael Van Schellenbeck. Ooh, nice transition by both of them. Fielding has great angle. Ooh, great distance to the wall. That is an absolutely beautiful lap by both of them. That was fantastic, and that's what all the competition laps should look like. That was beautiful. Oh, man, amazing entry by Fielding right on him. Beautiful transition. Gonna suck in there. Oh, Michael screws up. He gave it to Fielding on that one. That was a fantastic lap by both, and I would have loved to seen that again. All right, here we go. Zachary Ferris in the back versus Brian McKay in the front. Nice entry by both. Zachary is really aggressive here. Oh, man, he's aggressive. This looks too aggressive. Oh, he wrecks. Well, he's still aggressive, though. All right. He was a couple feet off the wall. That was a mistake. All right, now Brian McKay versus Harrison Johnson. Harrison looks like he has better line all the way out to the wall. That was really nice. You can see how controlled and calm Harrison is. Brian McKay is a little bit messier behind the wheel, and it shows. Brian's doing fantastic in this comp, though. This is the highest he's ever made it, I believe. And when you're going against Harrison, that's tough. Harrison is really, really consistent and good. And look at that beautiful lighting. Oh, that lighting is amazing on those plain white cars with their stock bodies. All right, here we go. Fielding and Jason Stacy. Fielding has a beautiful entry. Beautiful line. Oh, man. That is gorgeous. That is absolutely an amazing lap. That was really, really good. That's a big advantage to Fielding right there. So what's Fielding going to do? Normally what Fielding does is hang himself. So let's see. Because only Fielding beats Fielding. Oh, no, that was gorgeous. That was amazing. That was beautiful. Oh, we have to see this again. Oh, Jason has a really lazy transition there. Big deduction to Jason there. Oh, Fielding takes himself out. No. Oh, man, Fielding.
Wouldn't be round one of Fielding if he didn't run into a wall.
Oh, this was when Fielding was having fuel starvation problems. I remember now. Fielding's fuel pump went out. So, that also, his fuel cap was off at the same time, and then the fuel pump died. So now he's going to go for third and fourth against Brian McKay because he just lost to Jason Stacy because of mechanical failure, and Fielding cannot keep going. After such amazing laps, this was probably either his competition to win, probably the guys that were really on fire at the beginning that took themselves out were Fielding, Mario Gomez, Michael Van Schellenbeck, and David Mesker. All of those guys were really on fire, and then all kind of knocked themselves out for one reason or another, mostly mechanical, I believe. Ryan McKay drives off into the sunset. Now we have Jason Stacy versus Harrison Johnson. Harrison's obviously our winner from last year, and his little Volvo. Oh man, fantastic lap so far. Out to the wall beautifully. He's about 2 feet off of where he needs to be, but that's perfect. That's good. Nice simple lap. Harrison's car can barely stay at angle sometimes because it falls out of power. His car obviously makes about half the power of the purple car. Oh, wobble. Good job, cameraman. All the way outside. Big gap between Harrison and Jason. Jason's probably about 10 feet off of his line there, but there's a big gap between him and Harrison. And that's it.
Third place we have, I think it's first podium, Brian McKay! Oh my God, I can't believe this. It's either Jason Stacy or Harrison Johnson. If I tell you who second place is, you go first. So I can't do that. I have to tell you first place first. So remember, it's either Harrison Johnson, winner of our last series, or Jason Stacy. And the winner is... No, Jason Stacy!
Typical. Freaking fangirls. Take them anywhere.
The girl thing.
We just did 2 days of drifting at Lone Star Drift Round 1, 2017. Bunch of days of setup. Then we came out here, we brought out some YouTube guys, Trevor from Automotion TV, Adam LZ, where's Taylor Ray from BC Racing, they paid for the thing. And Adam's girl, Nicole, is going out with Dave, the owner of Rally Ready right now, to get scared in the woods. So she looks a little intimidated right there. We'll see what she looks like getting out of the car in a minute. She has some reservations about this, but it's a good ride. So we'll see. Dave's a better driver than us, so she should hopefully be okay. And y'all just went out. Was it a good ride?
Yep. Yeah.
Yep.
Scariest thing I've ever
You
done.
don't look. Get that closer.
What?
What'd you say?
Scariest thing I've ever done.
Yeah, you have to say it loud for the camera.
Scariest thing I've ever done.
And he's like a
And I do a lot of dumb
BMX guy.
shit.
Yeah. Have you ever like jumped off roofs on BMX bikes and stuff? Yeah, roofs. Yeah. And this is worse? This is worse?
He's gonna do extra worse on this.
Oh my God, it's so fun! You need this! That was, wow! Great job! That was awesome!
Okay, so now you want one.
No.
Oh.
No, my neck. No, I would not trust myself. That's like a roller coaster, but like there's a human and like you think you're gonna die.
Oh, I like the little handle.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
It's so polite, isn't it? You feel convenience and comfort. Okay.
I think the scariest part, we like did this one jump where it looked like we were going off the track. But like, did you do that one? Where you just go into the woods?
No, I took you for the best one where the road goes right and there's just grass in front of you.
Yeah, dude, we literally went off a jump and the track went right.
Oh, it's so good.
Someone count.
1, 2, 3. We are rally ready! There we go.
That's actually pretty good.
All right, the next place we went to was Harris Hill out of Austin, Texas. It is a racetrack just on the outskirts of Austin, actually down by San Marcos, I guess. And it is a neat, beautiful place during this time of the year, and we're super lucky to have gotten to drive down there. It's obviously like a private country club type track, like a lot of the ones in Texas, and most of those don't really care for drifting most of the time. So because one of the drivers in our series works out there, Harrison Johnson, we were able to go out and have some fun, basically just to have the YouTubers shoot some YouTube content, and I guess that's it. Let's watch.
So David, how does it feel to be driving Julian's car today?
Great.
Gonna smash it?
No, I'll keep it in one piece. You're gonna try to.
As much as you can, anyway.
Yes. Exactly. It's already pretty smashed up. As you see.
Oh, don't worry about it. You would just run water over.
Oh yeah, we had to also take our cars and wash them because just driving to the rally ranch, even with enclosed trailers, the cars were a disaster.
Oh, sorry. Get up close for like right here.
Yeah, I know.
Tell me when you're ready.
Okay. Is this the first car wash for this car?
Probably. Oh, it looks good. Look at this. That's like fresh paint. It's candy. Look at all that tire dust.
there's a huge pothole right here.
Into the wall. Into the wall. He's one.
North Course, Ebisu. I'm on a JZX 100. I'm so bad at this. I can't even. Oh God.
Into the wall again.
Damn it.
Trees.
I'm so bad at this game. This is Assetto Corsa. And just a little while, I'm stuck in the trees. And just a little while, we're gonna bring in Adam LZ and Taylor Ray and Michael Van Schellenbeck, who are all really good at the game. And oh, I'm back on the track. I might be backwards somehow. And we're gonna see how good everybody is, which is funny because I'm the only one out of all of them that's ever drifted the track. And I'm not bad at it. I can tandem and do trains and all that stuff, but I can't get around the video game, even slightly get around the video game, and they're all gonna destroy me in this. So I'm inside practicing, hoping I can kind of learn, but I can't even drive the car straight. I don't even know how. I'm trying. I'm gonna concentrate. Oh God. This is so bad.
You have an e-brake.
Trees. E-brake's not gonna help.
Trees.
Somehow the car feels like it's bigger than the entire road. You know what I mean? It looks so wide. Maybe I can do it this way. At least I've never done that in real life. Nope. Real life driver, video game driver. He's gonna show me how to do Toge and Manami on Assetto Corsa real quick. I want to do a full episode of this later, but we're up at the lake house and he's going to show me right now. I cannot drift in this thing whatsoever, not even remotely close, but he's a master of this. He's probably a better drifter in real life too, but we'll find out
Yeah,
when he
I
goes
don't know.
to Japan with us.
We'll see.
And then we'll see if you can drive a car without 600 horsepower.
Probably not.
Or as I like to call it, a Band-Aid. Alright, so far it kind of is. There's where fielding, it's missing the sign fielding hit.
Yeah, that's definitely the spot.
Also the tires are missing. There's a bump right there.
This replica is really good. North Course isn't quite on point.
Yeah, North Course isn't good, but this is. I feel like that's a little bit longer of a straight right there. This looks really accurate.
Yeah, this is very accurate. This is a bit.
Oh, that's actually pretty accurate too.
This part's a bit too big, I think. Or like maybe too wide.
No, this looks about right.
This part looks right. That's what I did. Why do you do this?
Let's take the car away from him.
So you saw that.
Yeah, I watched this whole video. I was like, I don't know if I want to spoil what it's going to be like for myself, but
No, everyone's experience is much different.
You're murdering those tires.
Yeah, they're done.
Do they have wear on them?
Right now it's turned off.
Okay.
That little green bar is the tire life.
So we don't drift this, we just take off. That's pretty baller.
Yeah, that was really good. And the tires right now.
What tires? They're not there.
This is a video game, okay? It's outside that green part. Nice. This is where Chelsea came and hit the wall. Right there. I was in the car when he did that.
I feel like Aaron's watching me, so now I'm nervous.
And he flips it.
Right in front of the car.
I saw it. I just broke their car.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, Aaron.
He hit 2 walls on that one. Like 5. Did he heat up to like 25?
Yeah, you have to more.
Woo! Ballin'! Oh, I got excited for a
I almost
second.
had that. Alright, one more time.
That was like the Kawabata.
That was right. Took the spring out of it, the title block fell spring in it. Just made it softer.
Oh my god, I caught the front wall.
On the top.
Thank you so much, sponsors. Without your support, I would have to buy my own t-shirts. And I'm not prepared to do that. So thank you.
Good night, Shredder.
did there.
Special shout out to Adam LZ and Taylor Ray for providing their subscribers to our audience, or I guess our content to their audience from Lone Star Drift. That's awesome. They got like 1.5 million views in the first couple days on this content, so that's awesome. Also, thank you to Michael Van Schellenbeck for providing the lake house for us all to relax at for a day. Thank you very much to Fielding Shredder for providing the rally ranch with Dave so they could drive rally cars. And thank you very much to Harrison Johnson for providing a racetrack, Harris Hill, which has no relation. He does not own it, even though everybody thinks he does because his name is Harrison. Thanks for providing that so we go out there and play and have some fun and create content. Thank you so much. Bye.
本当にそうだったかどうか、ね、もしくはそれ以上なのかどうか、やっぱりですね、いつものように、ね、お手本を見てみたいと。だったら人の話なんです。こちらの映像を見てください。
Stone Cold Killer.